Hey guys, so I'm gonna jump right into this video. Welcome back to my YouTube. First of all, this is my god sister Chantel. It was her birthday and she allowed me to record her makeup look. So I'm just going in with a makeup wipe, just clearing her face of anything that may be on it, any mascara, any eyebrow products, anything that may be on her face. The next thing I'm going in with is e.l.f.'s Hydrating Booster Drops. I love these. Like, I'm telling you, go to Ulta, get you some. It's worth it. These things are amazing. So I'm just going to put some on her face. Then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to massage it into her skin. I was actually talking to her about what it was. This is her makeup look that I'm doing for her birthday. I've done her makeup a couple of times before for photo shoots, her birthday last year, and then we actually have a couple more photo shoots coming up. I'm telling y'all, every time like I do her makeup, we create magic. This is like one of the most positive people I have ever met. Like, she is just a ball of sunshine. She's super motivated and I love her for always supporting me. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to go in and just dab off any excess of those booster drops. Then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Eyebrow gel in the color Dark. You're going to see the video skip around a little bit just because the one that I have in my hand now is almost gone. So I had to go and grab my other one, which was a little bit fuller. But I pretty much did that whole brow with that one. Just to shape it, fill it in at the tail of the brow, because the tail of the brow always darker. And as you can see, if you look at her eyebrow on the right side of the screen, you can see that her tail is a little bit thinner. So I had to go in and make sure that her tail was darker. That's why you see me going in with the pencil now. And I just bring it up and do really light strokes of the eyebrow, just to fill it in, make it look a little bit more natural in the front. You see me brushing it up just to help with that natural transition and just, you know, make them eyebrows fleeky.
Sleep when I die. Sleep when I die. Excuse me. Sleep when I die. Yeah. Ain't got no hobbies, I just get the hundreds. We got them choppers and shit like a summit. I don't know why you little niggas keep talking about beefing like that. It's some shit you can stomach. Even though I just hopped on that Who Run It. You niggas already know about who run it. We got the info when we saw the resumes. Know who the shooters and know who the runners. Know who the killers and know who the dumbest. You better chill, a nigga, don't get punished. I had developed the passion for rapping, but I'm from the south and that shit like the dungeon. I'm from the south and that shit like down under. Shit like down under. Sometimes I gotta wonder. Don't know it all, I know I can't be one of you niggas that end up getting shot up this summer. Ain't got no hobbies, I just get the hundreds. I just get the hundreds, I just get the hundreds. Ain't got no hobbies, I just get the hundreds. I just get the hundreds, I just get the hundreds.
So now you're just gonna see I'm going in with my little brush. I'm blending out the what is it called, the spoolie. I'm just blending out the ends. Now I'm gonna go in with a concealer. It is the LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Fawn, because you always want to go at least 1 to 2 colors lighter when you are concealing under your brows. If you don't know that, girl, where have you been? Why are you even on YouTube? So I'm just going to go ahead and take the brush that's already on there and I'm just going to line under each of her brows. You're going to see me go back and forth between blending the concealer, and I'm going to go back in with my eyebrow pencil just to fix the tail, and just because that's how I am with my own brows. And when I look at my clients' eyebrows, I'd be like, okay, it's got to be perfection. So you're going to see me go back and forth between the concealer and the brush. When I get to the top of her brow, I'm actually going to conceal it with a color that is one shade lighter than her skin tone. And I'm going to blend it out. And when I blend out the concealer under her eye, I'm actually going to conceal it onto her lid, just to give myself a base start before I start on any eyeshadows. And I am doing a cut crease today. So you're going to see me going with a completely different eyeshadow base with a completely different color to cut the crease instead of the concealer color.
Portraits just papers. I don't make biz, just paper. I don't hate much, just haters. Also, I'm dripping the fucking latest. Ringside seats when I pull up to Vegas. Backwoods, no gussy of papers. Out my boy, treat me like a skater. 4-5, it could pull a potato. I got 100 million on my radar. Still put that all black on like Raiders. Damn, I lost company, I call you back later. I like patience, I don't like flavor. I'm gonna go grind until I ain't got neighbors, bitch. But let's forget about who made us live. Keeping it gangsta the basic shit. I know these kicks wasn't made to fit everybody. I know I look good in them, but don't put your foot on them. You feel like your problems would, and then you probably feel like you couldn't win. Right where I should be, survival shots fired. I know where I could have been. Right where I should be, survival shots fired. I know where I could have been. Hey, excuse me, I'm reeking the odor. Just left a meeting with growers. I feel like fuck the drink, rather be sober. Broski, don't pour that you drink in my soda. I got a king with a knife for the cobras. I got a Spanish connect on the drogas. I got a rulers, don't talk to the fizz. Just like the balance, like work for the voters. I don't clock out until I meet the quotas. Pull out this block, what you see, what you notice. We kinda busy, look buddy, don't hold us. We never folded, go check the folders. Y'all met the P, I walk in with the soldiers. The shooters, the toters. Don't ask no questions, it's none of your business. I told that bitch pump her brakes in her I got trust issues, it's scary. I can't be telling my business. You know these hoes make a hell of a witness. Shaving blackmail with the quickness. Here they come with the whip tickets. I knew that bitch was suspicious. You gon' have to forgive me. I'm not too good at forgetting, so I'm out chasing that motherfucking money train. I know that these niggas watching and studying. When it was activists, we had the muddiest cups. I don't really get down with this other thing. I call a place like the coach when we huddling. Probably my name if it's something she uttering. I give a fuck long as it's not my government. Cause you know I don't fuck with no government. Walking this bitch probably fresh as a double man. I got a grip on me now, about to double it. I know this road to the riches get troublesome. And I came strapped up for the other shit. I ain't tell nobody what I was cooking, but I got a bitch in the kitchen with oven mitts. I still got 99 problems, but a bitch. But I've been shooting from the line with the butter. Hey, excuse me, I'm reeking the odor. Just left a meeting with growers. I feel like fuck the drink, rather be sober. Broski, don't pour that you drink in my soda. I got a kick with a knife for the cobras. I got a Spanish connect on the drogas. I got a rulers, don't talk to the...
So y'all see me going back in. I told y'all I was going to be going back and forth between this pencil and this concealer and blending, and it's the most tiring thing ever. But when them brows be fleeky, y'all, like, it's all worth it. Oh, and y'all gonna hear me play Light Show throughout this entire video. Why? Because one, Light Show was my favorite artist from the DMV, well, from DC, and then of course that's her favorite artist, and the song that I just played is called Neighbors. That's her favorite song, y'all. So now you about to see me go in finally with some eyeshadows. So you're going to see me going with a transition color. If you don't know what a transition color is, somebody help them. So transition color, you can see like she just immediately put her head back. She looked at that palette and immediately put her head back. She knew what was that. So transition color is just a nude color or a skin tone color to put on your lid, and it's really exactly what it sounds like, a transition color. So it's just transitioning from your brow on down, in between your colors, everything. It's just to help everything look more natural. So now I'm going in with a color that is about 2 to 3 shades darker, and I'm just adding some depth and putting that over top of that, well, not over top of the transition color, kind of closer to the lid, but a little bit up some, and on the outer V of her eye. And I'm just blending it all the way in to the inner eyelid, to like her tear ducts almost, just a little bit away. Now that palette was the BH Cosmetics Pro Artistry palette. Now I'm going to with the BH Cosmetics Takes Me to Brazil palette, which is one of my favorite palettes. And it's just because I didn't want to have her have just a blank eye. I wanted to give her a pop of color, and you'll see that just in a little bit. I'm actually going to slow the video down when she raises up to look at her phone, just so you can get a little bit better view at that color. I went in with a little bit of red, yellow, and orange and blended it out on top of those browns. Here it is, guys. So you can see that color on one eye, And you can see how on the other eye, it's just a blank canvas, pretty much, even with those browns. So I just went in to give her just a little pop of color because this cut crease is going to be silver. And I was like, I don't want it to be super boring. She's not super boring. And it's her birthday, so she got to be popping, of course. So I went in, went back and forth between that yellow, blended it in with the orange after that, and then I went deeper in the crease with a little bit of red. And now you're going to see me go in with my NYX eyeshadow base in the color white. It may not look white in my little palette in my hand right now, because when you go back and forth, it just changed the color. But I always just clean it normally with a tissue or a Q-tip or something. But I'm going in and I'm cutting her crease with a white eyeshadow base. And that's because I'm putting a silver over top of it. And if I put that silver over top of a concealer in a color that is brown or something, or tan or beige, it's not going to look as silver and as shiny as I wanted to. So I went in with a white eyeshadow base, and then I put the silver over top of that. And the silver glitter that I'm using is also a NYX silver glitter. So it is a cosmetic grade silver, and it's not straight silver. It has some rainbow, and it's kind of iridescent in a way. So you're going to see me cut her other crease, and then you're going to see me go in with a a skin tone color on her outer V, just to blend in that crease just a little bit more. And I'm actually going to go in with that NYX glitter as well.
Hey, I'm on this jet fuel, jetpack. I be pulling on a jet black. I told my old bitches that I love them, but I was just putting on my best act. Ain't with the gossip and I just stacked. My nigga now this got no kickback. I know how hard it is to find a plug, but my niggas know I got it. Sit back. Love this is not for niggas entertainment. You a novice that just in the training. You was not with us when it was raining, so we not the ones you gon' be draining. Off the top a nigga get the painting. Pack drop, I style little saint. Price dropping, I ain't telling shoppers, but I heard the ticket, then I bang. Oh my god, bruh. Hey, wake up. Pack line, I do a dance. Track man, run through them bands. Blow through that shit like I'm Lance. Go through and hit when you're mans. You know we don't do the stand. Heard you write statements and stands. If they ever go against the hand, they better go move the Canada. They keep waiting on me fall, even if I fall back, it's gonna be feet first. Niggas talk, I hear it all. If I make a call, they'll be on t-shirts. I can't slide cause my face out. Run up on me, that's a face shot. The neck I'm sliding through your day spats. Every day until you wake. Hey, look through that shit like I'm Lance. Ain't got no deal or advance. Just knock in the back. Guess she tryna steal her a chance. Got a few steps in the past. I may be chillin' in France. Just time with pounds in a giant sport. I might go chill with the answer. Stay out the streets, it's a man sport. Beef more niggas than cancer. I don't count ones with these hands, bruh. We throw that shit on the dancers. Bro, she gon' slide if I add some. In the Mitsubishi Lancer. I get that sack and then it's ran up. Got lawyer money, fuck her hands up. Pack line, I do a dance. Track man, run through them bands. Blow through that shit like I'm Lance. Go through and hit when your man's up. You know we don't do the stand. Heard you write statements and stanzas. If they ever go against the hand, they better go move to Canada. They keep waiting on me fall, even if I fall back, it's gonna be feet first. Niggas talking, hear it all. If I make a call, they'll be on t-shirts. I can slide cause my face high. Run up on me, that's a face shot. The neck I'm sliding through your day spats. Every day until you wait high.
So pretty much just going in right now. I'm darkening her outer V, and then I'm also going to darken her crease. I'm going in with a really dark brown that has a red undertone, and then you're gonna see me go in with a really like, this is the dark brown with a red undertone. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker brown and a black, and I'm just going to go over her crease and just deepen out her outer V, just because I wanted her crease to stand out just a little bit more, even with those colors. So that's what you're going to see me do now.
Gotta keep it tough. These streets made it tough. Been through too much shit out here. These eyes just ain't enough. Got a shiesty past. Been trying to clean it up. Had all them odds against me. Think they evened up. I know God the realest nigga. He love even us. Guess all some seasoned up. I just need a reason. tough. About my beer cut, cause I'm like I'm D'ing up. They think they keeping up. With him, I'm speeding up. Hardly ever home. This orbit's hot while you're Expedia. It's about me in my city, not on Wikipedia. Thankful that them times I made the news, they make the media. Check it when you reading up about me, that shit tee me up. If you don't believe in nothing else, you can believe in us. I swear to God, I know shit be hard, but this shit get easier. Even though bitches get thirstier, and niggas get greedier. I bet the real won't need for none.
So now I'm just going in with my Bare Minerals primer. It is a hydrating primer. Like I told y'all, it feels like butter on your face. I'm taking a beauty blender and I'm just blending it out on her face so that she can have a smooth skin and a smooth foundation under her foundation. Your base is everything under your foundation. That's how you pretty much about to see if like your face gonna be cakey or your face gonna be sliding off based on your foundation and your primer and your base. So I'm going in, I'm color correcting with the LA Girl Pro Concealer Orange, of course. Then I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal True Match in the color Cocoa, and I'm just going to be blending that out.
The season's sprung. She don't want me leave her home. She in love with me, I'm shocked. But I love my weed, I'm strong. I lost a few keys to hearts. Deal with it when kingdom come. You know I was blind and dumb. You know I was green and young. Ay, gotta keep it tough. These streets made it tough. Been through too much shit out here. These eyes just ain't enough. Got a shiesty pass. Been trying to clean it up. Had all them odds against me. Think they evened up. Ay, I know God the realest nigga. He look even us. Got sauce, I'm seasoned up. I just need a reason to talk about my beer cut. Cause I'm like I'm D'ing up. They think they keeping up. With him, I'm speeding up. Hardly ever home. Pull up to the port with that bitch in sport. Like I play a sport. Everybody know how we ball. Need deep in the game. Throw seats on the court. Ay, ain't got no love for you suckers. There ain't no support. I'm keeping it short. I'm in New York with Philippe on the floor. I got it lit like it be on the fourth. If I'm on the team, we eating the course. He get a course, she get a course. Married the game, no cheating, divorce. I know why you broke, you cheap as your thoughts. Know how we playing if we get a choice. I just feel like my side needed a voice. Work a few M's, but keeping it poised. Cause you know the boss gotta pay the employees. I know God the realest, even God the killers. Cock the choppers with us just to make it hard to kill us. I know bottom feeders, I know robbers, dealers. One of my aunts a cop, but she know I ain't gon' walk with her.
So I'm just going in with a face powder just to set all of her foundation all over before I go in with a concealer and the what is it called, contour. Before I go in with the concealer for her highlight and her contour, I'm just setting her face because I know that she will be out all night. I knew where she was going. I knew where she was going after the restaurant. I knew it was going to be hot and sweaty in there. So I was like, nope, girl, we're going to set this because your face ain't about to be melting off. So I'm going in with the concealer now under her eyes, in her T-zone, her cupid's bow, and her chin. Just to give her some highlight, give her some color, because once you put that foundation on, you're pretty much one color. So we're not one color. We got some different colors and highlights and contours and everything all over our natural face. So I'm going in with those lighter colors and those darker colors. I'm not going to go in with a cream contour or a liquid contour. I'm just going to go in with a powder contour just because I didn't want to contour her face too much. We still wanted this to be a natural look. As far as the base of her face, just because her lip was a glitter sparkling lip, and her eyes were super glittery. Like, she had glitter everywhere on her body, everything. So we wanted to keep the face as natural looking as possible. So you can see me going in now with that contour. I'm not really doing too much. I'm just putting a little bit on there, and then I'm just blending it out ever so generously. Just, you can see, like, I'm going around her temples, her forehead, just giving her just a little bit of definition on her face, but not too much where it looks like a drag queen makeup, or it looks like, oh, I'm trying to make my face look slimmer. So now I'm going to go in with my favorite setting powder, which is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. It is for women of color. It doesn't leave any flashback. And because I knew she was going to be taking tons of pictures and videos, like always, I was like, all right, girl, no flashback today. We need to set this, make this look good, this, then, other. So I went ahead and set under her eyes. I actually went in underneath of that light contour. And I just did a light line just to define that contour just a little bit more, because even though we don't want it to stand out too much, I still want it to look defined, to say, hey, you know, I got some type of structure on my face, you know, I got a contour, bitch, but it ain't all too much. So I'm standing in the way, of course, but you can see I just went in lightly just to define that contour line there. And I'm gonna take my my favorite brush. It's old as a mug, y'all, but it's my favorite brush. It has not given out on me yet. I just wash it and clean it and just keep it around as long as it'll stay with me. And I'm just brushing off any excess Sacha Buttercup powder, setting powder, and any extra or excess contour powder that may just be on her face. And you can see, like, she's already looking bomb, y'all. She's already looking bomb. So I'm just gonna turn back on some music, because I'm not really about to be doing too much after this, except for like petty wise. So I'm gonna be doing her waterline with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm gonna be going in with the Black Radiance Blackest Black liquid eyeliner over top of that glitter, and just do her a fleeky ass wing. Now I'll catch back up to y'all when we get to these lashes, because you know we used your girl's lash line.
Oh, you sleep?
I've been up since 6:30.
Or what?
Because I just sleep when I die.
Hey, 6'8".
What
6.
I
I don't know. Probably studio.
I'm coming.
Hey,
I'm coming.
yeah, hey, I'm getting money, I'm busy. Hey, I be back about to run through a city. Hey, I'm living, pull up with his lady. Hey, 14 section, that's a ditty. Hey, say your nigga ride, nigga Izzy. Hey, the street slime with the glizzy. Hey, the cheese on me like a Philly. Hey, it's cheese on you, you feel me? Hey, up the paper, go and get the Bentley. Back at the leash on her, she friendly. We have petits on you niggas plenty. This ain't the G's, man, don't call me really no more. Phone ring when you win, had to do my own thing in the beginning. And I know it's only the beginning, but I'm thinking I don't need a couple businesses now. Click on me for my benefit, case I gotta shoot me a witness down. Most is money for them rainy days to make any sit downs, quick sit downs. It was fucked up, it's lit now. Ice the plug, how we quick flip pounds. Ain't mine if the bitch get round, bitch sit down, please. And there's a couple niggas I ain't fucking with, I had to get from around me. And you know Lil Ice is so fucking torch, had to give her round 3. We all be speaking, but I speak the facts though. I'm in this water, but I hit the backstroke in it. Open my safe and them rocks go in it. I got these bars, I ain't got no gimmicks. Master P told me it's not no limits. Make lemonade when I got them limits. Nothing what I done got back forgiven. Niggas rope when they make back decisions. You niggas better go get you some money instead of keep trying to pack my mentions. I got aim, I've been practicing, and it catch on you niggas, I'm actually itching. To catch when you niggas, I'm actually itching. Hey, yeah, hey, I'm getting money, I'm busy. Hey, I be back about to run through a city. Hey, I'm living, pull up with his litty. Hey, 14 section, that's a ditty. Hey, say your nigga ride, nigga Izzy. Hey, the street slime with the glizzy. Hey, the cheese on me like a Philly. Hey, it's cheese on you, you feel me? Hey, I'm getting money, I'm busy. Hey, I be back about to run through a city. Hey, I'm living, pull up with his litty. Hey, 14 section, that's a ditty. Hey, say your nigga ride, nigga Izzy. Hey, the street slime with the glizzy. Hey, the cheese on me like a Philly. Hey, it's cheese on you, you feel me? Hey. been counting up the money. Niggas was laughing when it wasn't funny. When I was average, you bitches.
Alright, so let me tell y'all something. I'm pretty sure y'all done noticed that she done came out of her clothes. I had to cut a whole 3 minutes. I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes from this back on video because, and I had to like zoom super close because this heifer done stripped and got naked and changed her clothes and is sitting here in a bra and underwear while I do her makeup because she was trying to get dressed so she can head out the door like right after I finish her makeup. Like I was like, Shan, we're recording. So I had to do a lot like to edit this video. Then her best friend was like getting dressed too, and she walking around in a towel trying to like get stuff done and get stuff ready too, y'all. It was just hectic, crazy. So let me get into these lashes. So this is my lash line of 3D Mink lashes from my website trendthetopic.com. I gave her every single pair of lashes and I gave her one pair of lashes in every single style for her birthday, which is like $75 or something like that. It ranges from like $72 to $75. So the lashes that she chose to wear for her birthday is the Sephora lashes. They are super natural looking because they are super wispy, but they are super lengthy. They are the petite style lashes, but longer. They're wispy, natural looking, super comfortable, but they're long. So I just went in with my Bare Minerals mascara that I've come to love, just to blend her natural lashes with these lashes. And y'all, when I tell y'all, my baby was looking bomb for her birthday. Like, my stepsister called me on FaceTime while they was at dinner, and I was at home with my fiance, and she told my son, why you got baby girl coming in here looking like this? Why you got her coming in here looking this good? Like, y'all, I just felt really good. So this lip gloss that I'm using, y'all, I made specifically for her because she wanted a glitter gloss. I'm pretty sure y'all be seeing it all the time. I call it an Instagram gloss. It is the same exact glitter, the cosmetic glitter that's on her eye, and it's a hydrating hyaluronic lip gel that is in there because I was like, she gonna be eating, she gonna be, you know, doing so much. I was like, I don't want her lips to be dry. So I was like, I'm going to use this hydrating hyaluronic lip gel, and I'm just going to mix it with the glitter. And it took me a while, y'all, to get the right consistency because at first it wasn't enough.
I need me a Rari. You wanna fuck with me in the lobby? Know how I move as smooth as a robbery. Don't know about you, about two to the party. My two to the party. The standard could fit in my jeans, but I can't fit none of the money. I can't run from the money. I got shooters shoot in front of baseline. Boy, you must have do some autumn